One of Vancouver's oldest corner stores in the West End is on its way to being restored and reopened.
It's keeping neighborhood character, putting neighborhood character back into an area there that we think is very important.
The Vancouver Heritage Commission approved a proposal to restore the former Cardero Grocery store and the neighboring Fleming residence.
A very good proposal that came forward to restore and rehabilitate the store building and a house next door of the same vintage that was just a house, a converted house, and to move them a little bit forward on the lot to make some room at the back of the lot where there could be a small infill apartment building built.
It was Michael Kluckner who painted this watercolor of Cardero Grocery years ago. The proposal includes 5 rental units and the re-establishment of a grocery store. The next step is for the applicants to get approval from the City of Vancouver.
We sign off on it, and then it goes back to the planning department, and then all the permits are in a row from there, and it goes from there. So this, by the look of it, is a done deal. I think the owners and the applicants were very pleased with the outcome of it, and we're very pleased, and so I think we can look forward to seeing the buildings fixed up.
The Cardero Grocery was built in 1902, and the West End neighborhood shop shut down in 2017. The Vancouver Heritage Commission says it's important to keep neighborhood shops like this alive to serve as a community hub.
Well, they are our cultural heritage. They are our walkable city. They are a distinctive type of architecture that harks back to an earlier period. Just because they're different, they're a gathering spot, and gathering spots are important.
The building houses tons of history, like its Edwardian era features and its association with businesswoman Kate Fleming.
It was a business that was owned and operated by a woman. Her name was Kate Fleming, and this was during a time when society at large pretty much disapproved of women working or running their own business.
While the proposal comes in the midst of a global pandemic, Ewan says it's also a time when people care more about local food.
Especially with the pandemic, I think there's been a real recent focus on what is local and what is in our neighborhood and who are our neighbors and what is our community.
So far, no timeline for when the restoration is set to begin. In Vancouver, Miranda Fatour, City News.